What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Vault. Today, I'll be giving my review for The Predator. The Predator, I get down, get to the chopper. I realise this one is also a little late, so let's just jump straight into it. This one opens with a pursuit in space before a Predator ship opens a vagina-shaped hole and then crash lands on Earth. There's an all-round solid cast for this one. There's Boyd Holbrook, who plays the leader of our band of military mercenaries. He does well enough, chewing out his lines with a southern twang. He's joined by Sterling K. Brown and Keegan-Michael Key, who are great actors themselves. There's also a bit of feminine touch with the additions of Olivia Munn and Yvonne Strahovski, I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong, who both get their badass femme fatale moments at certain parts. I mean, honestly, even the lesser known actors add to the film. Now, the story is pretty much one you'd expect from a Predator movie, albeit it manages to add in little differences that carry the overall film and make it unique. For instance, rather than having just a standard military unit, instead we get a bunch of guys who are suffering from PTSD, anxiety, depression, and other traumas, that come with fighting in wars. We'll add to that our main child character suffers from Asperger's. It's just these tiny little details, that kind of lift up the overall film and just make it more enjoyable to watch. And that is thanks to the director, Shane Black. He's one of those directors who's just really great at making these narrative choices that really help a story kind of go along, even if it's a story we've seen play out, time and time before. Black is also fantastic at humor. I mean, every film that I've seen of his, he perfectly nails the comedy and comedic beats. And every actor, gets their time to shine in the comedic limelight, if you will. Just really great stuff. Now, the main reason that some people will want to watch this film is for the big badass himself, the Predator. And he is just as fearsome and as terrifying as in the previous films. Still severing limbs with a fountain of blood, maybe more so than the previous films. I'll have to go back and watch, I think. And the really great thing is that we got to see the Predator from the get-go, pretty much from the start of the film. Rather than the slow build-up and the slow reveal. It was just really brutal and bloody, and I loved it. Now, this film does suffer from a lot. The pace is quite jarring, and the story also jumps around quite a bit. The story is also really quite predictable. Other than that, though, it's quite an enjoyable film. And the main thing I learned from this film was that for Christmas, I really want a tiny ball that will make me invisible so that I can realise my dream of walking around naked without anybody seeing me. A boy can dream. So there we have it, guys. There is my review for The Predator. Let's get down to the two most important questions. Would I recommend this film? I would recommend waiting to see this film till it comes out on general release, Blu-ray, whatever your preferred method of watching a film is when it's released from the cinema. I think this film really suffered in the cinemas because of the controversy that came before it. And if you weren't aware of that controversy, a quick Google search will help you kind of realise what that was. So I feel like it could have done a lot better, if this controversy hadn't come about, literal months before the film kind of was released. So I would recommend this film, as kind of like a, something to watch on a lazy Sunday night. There's nothing much on the telly. It's definitely worth, kind of giving it a watch, maybe paying for it to watch it on streaming on demand. Question number 2, does this film belong in the vault? I struggled with this because, as I've mentioned before, the controversy before the film came out, I feel like you can definitely see where the edits where they removed the specific scene in lieu of the controversy, and I think that just kind of and usually I don't usually let film controversies ruin the film for me, and I did enjoy this film, but I think because I believe I feel like we're not going to get any other kind of sequels from this film. Definitely not from Shane Black. So I feel for that reason, and as enjoyable as it was, I do feel like it doesn't belong in the vault. So there's that little turd-shaped star, and it's gone off with a growl from the Predator. So there we have it, guys. There's my review for The Predator. And if you liked the film, let me know why down in the comments below. If you didn't like it, again, let me know why down in the comments below. My Twitter page is finally up and running. There's still a few more tweaks that it needs, but it is up and running. I'll post this review on the Twitter page. It is the Vault Film and Games Reviews. I think it's at the Vault Film and Games Reviews. Again, I'm still tweaking it. And guys, if you like what I do here, then please like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your pets, your family, whatever. And until the next one, peace and love, my dudes.